What's up, YouTube? Nate, the old school otaku here, sitting outside the lovely Kobo Center in downtown Detroit, and it is, yes, as you can see, Youmacon time. That's right, folks. It is that time of the year, the first weekend of November, which is when all of us in otaku pile into downtown Detroit and celebrate everything that is anime and whatnot. And the sign there is gone, but that's okay. So yeah, Kobo Center, I'm centered right between there and the lovely Crown Plaza, which is the hotel I'm staying at. And as you can see, further down in the distance is the Renaissance Center, which is where the other part of the con actually takes place. The con takes place down here at Kobo Center and at the Renaissance Center. So yeah, that's kind of how things are split up here in Detroit. Fortunately, there's just not one hotel that has a big enough space to hold 20,000 plus otaku here in the city of Detroit. It's just the way it is. But either way though, guys, we have tons of fun. I've been here since Wednesday, November 1st. I'm not leaving till Monday. I think it's the 6th or something like that. And it's just how it winds up going. We have tons of fun here. I've already been to Otaku Joe's booth here today. It is Friday that I'm recording this little opening segment. But either way though, guys, this is my review of Youmacon, which might be a little biased because I do actually staff the convention. But either way though, guys, hope you enjoy the lovely footage that I picked up for you. And yeah, I'll see y'all live in a little bit. Enjoy! So guys, Youmacon. Youmacon. It's time! Everybody ready to enjoy Youmacon this weekend? They don't care that they're waiting in line because they're going to see awesome stuff this weekend. Ah! It's somebody I know. Poor soul stuck in line. Wow, okay. This many people here on Thursday, that's awesome. found a con chair. He's still here, he didn't disappear. So yes, this is Thursday night of Youmacon, mainly the time where we all get set up. This glorious area right here is where all of the convention swap tables and stuff will be. You got the river walk out that way, and it's just tons and tons of awesome. And we'll be down here, down this hallway. All right, guys, I am sitting here in the Ambassador Ballroom here at Youmacon at the Marriott Center. And in here right now, they have this really cool thing going on called like the Super Happy Fun Sale, garage sale thing. And it's where attendees come in with their stuff that they want to get rid of. And they're like, hey guys, I've got a table, I've got a bunch of stuff, and let's make a deal. Let me sell you some of my stuff. So it's really awesome, it's really cool, and so, also in the Ambassador Ballroom, this is what's going to be here all weekend, is tabletop gaming. This whole entire area will be dedicated to tabletop games. And you talk about tabletop games, just look at this wall. And it's not all set up yet, guys, because it is just Thursday night. They're getting set up. This wall will be full of tabletop games. So, and a fridge just came in. So, yes, this is where tabletop games will be. Tons of fun, tons of awesome, and we love it here. All right, guys, I am sitting here in the elevator space on the 4th floor of the Renaissance Center. And the really interesting thing about this is, you look, there is no one here. This is a rare occurrence that only happens on Thursday night, because as of tomorrow, Friday, and for the rest of the weekend, these elevators are going to be packed full of otaku, and it's just going to be crazy, and people are going to be loading, and it's just going to be... What's up, guys? I'm sitting here in glorious registration here at Youmacon, and it's Thursday night, so it's pre-registration only. Look at that line. Look at all of this space. This is where you go to get bagged, tagged, and sent out to the wild. You got the people over here picking up their bags, getting bagged and tagged. People over there picking up their badges to get tagged. And then the Sharpies over there for all of that stuff. And then everybody's just in line over here. So, yes. So guys, I'm sitting here at Otaku Joe's booth. There's Joe himself doing a sale. And as you can see behind me, there's a giant wall of laser discs. Look at all of those discs. That is a ton of stuff. You got VHS here too, and a root shop in the background. And yeah, this is where I go. And yeah, tons and tons of fun. Great stuff. All right, so beyond the laser discs and whatnot, he's got a lot of records here too. A lot of old stuff. You got like Gideon and Area 88 and Macross and whatnot. But here's the interesting gem that I found. Odin Space Sailor Starlight. This is a very obscure show. It's not very good, but it's hilarious. So, actual audio from this. So guys, one of the things Youmacon is very well known for is Youmacon is line con. Just look at this line. Remember the registration line? This is the line to get into main events. What is happening right now? Live action Mario Party going on. Live action Mario Party. 18 and up. It's the After Dark. Yes, okay. So we've got like 3,000 plus people lined up, because that's about as much that can fit into that room. And yeah. All right, guys. So outside of registration is the rest of Kobo Hall. And dealer's room is over in that direction. And the place that I get to operate out of, the Fan Art Theater, is down this way. So why don't you walk with me? got something else for you. Crikey, look what we have here. We have a patented water cooler that actually has water in it. Look at this beauty. You'll never see this again the rest of the weekend. I found a random con chair.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm the one that's supposed to be doing that.
I found the final con chair. Yes, guys, I have solved the problem. I found Morgan.
It's the final con chair.
So guys, it's Saturday night, and by Saturday night I mean it's like Sunday morning, 4:30 some odd a.m. in the morning, maybe a little bit later. Of course, since this is Youmacon, 4:30 a.m. is actually 5:30 a.m., at least as far as my body's concerned, because yeah, we gained an extra hour, and it's storming outside, so gotta love that. Anyway, I'm heading to bed. It's been a fun, crazy day. Lots of video shot, and yeah, I'm going to bed because it's bedtime. Alright guys, so Youmacon. What can I really say about Youmacon? Other than, well, I work for Youmacon, so honestly it's a little difficult for me to really quantify and, I guess, objectively or unobjectively or unbiased, give an unbiased opinion about the convention because, well, like I said, I work for Youmacon. I run a department there, have been in charge of the anime music videos since the first year. This was our 13th year here in the Detroit area, so yeah, I guess it's kind of hard to really kind of give an unbiased opinion about the convention, but at the very least I can tell you a little bit about it and what's going on. So for those of you not in the know, Detroit holds a anime convention, and we hold it. It's called Youmacon. It is held the first weekend of November every year. That's basically the time frame that we picked. Now, first weekend does not mean first full weekend of November. It means the first weekend that has a day that is a weekend day in the month of November. So that is a Saturday or a Sunday. So the first weekend of the month that has a day that is a Saturday or a Sunday in November is when we hold it. So what's wound up happening is we've actually had the hour that doesn't exist. We've had daylight savings time fallback happen on our weekend. So it's really cool for attendees. You get an extra hour of Youmacon on Saturday night. It's kind of a logistical nightmare for us on staff because we have to come up with an extra hour of content, and then on top of that figure out how things are going to work, because that's one extra hour that we need to have people on for staff and schedules, and it's fun. Let's just put it that way. It's a lot of fun. I do enjoy what I do for the convention. Have tons of fun doing it. We had a really great year this year within the as we call ourselves now, the Fan Art Theater. We actually run 2 different rooms, and we're in Kobo, and this was our best year yet while in Kobo. I think the location, the fact that we were in the program guide, and a whole lot of other things actually kind of melded together in order to make this probably our best year yet, since we had moved to Kobo Center. And so the Youmacon is held the first weekend. It's held at the Kobo Center as well as the Renaissance Center Marriott. So it is kind of split apart by a little ways. It is 2 different locations that are fairly close to each other, but not right next to each other. It's definitely not the ease of being able to walk from basically inside from one building to the next. Unfortunately, that does not exist. So most of the 24-hour programming that happens constantly throughout the weekend that never ends, you'll find that out at the Renaissance Center, and programming that ends will be over at Kobo. That's also where the Dealer's Room, Artist Alley, and Registration are. And then there are a few other departments that have rooms over there, so you get some live events over there, some video programming and other things, and then it's a bunch of really big open barn space for cosplays and all this other stuff. And what I can really say about Youmacon from my experience with Youmacon this year is that the attendees seem to really enjoy themselves. Anytime I had a chance to leave my hidey hole in the Fan Art Theater running content and whatnot, and got a chance to see the rest of the convention, or at least what I could see of the rest of the convention, everyone seemed to be enjoying themselves and having a great time. There was a lot of really cool cosplays out there. People seem to enjoy going there, enjoy going to the Dealer's Room and looking at stuff. I know I had fun at the Dealer's Room, got to hang out with my pal, my bud, Joe, over at Otaku Joe. Went over to his booth on Friday and got a chance to sit around and chat with him for a while. It was fun sitting down and chatting with him while things were a little slow, and then they picked up, and he had to go get to work, and I had to go get back to work, so, you know, went ahead and did that and got to chat for a little bit more on Sunday, take a look at what he had picked up by then before they closed the dealer's room down, and then I had to go close my room down. So it was really nice, the chance to get out and actually see people do things. Got a chance to pick up some footage throughout the weekend. I wound up finding each of the con chairs, which was definitely something that's a little difficult to do, to be honest. Especially like Morgan is really hard to find. It's always the joke with Youmacon, where's Morgan? Has been that way since year one, because oftentimes he's off-site getting stuff done for the convention. So you always wonder, well, where's Morgan? Well, he's probably off-site doing something to make sure that the convention actually runs for you guys. So what can I say about that? But yeah, I mean, it was tons of fun. I enjoyed myself. All of my staff seemed to enjoy themselves. The attendees seemed to enjoy themselves. We had a lot of really good attendance in our rooms, and everyone seemed to enjoy the stuff that we did. What I saw of other things, everyone seemed to be having a fun time, a good time, and so that's really what Youmacon's about. Youmacon's a fun convention. It's the place to come to have fun, to enjoy yourselves. There's not a lot of restrictions as far as cosplay goes, and it's just a really cool, fun event for people, and it's tons of fun. I mean, yeah, okay, sure. Detroit has that stigma of, being Detroit. But it is probably the safest convention that I've been to. I mean, obviously, things happen. Things are going to happen. It doesn't matter where you go. Things are going to happen. But what we can do is do our best to make sure that as little things happen that aren't supposed to happen as possible. And the area of Detroit that we hold everything in is considered part of the green zone. It is the largest amount of police is in that area as it is, just making sure everything goes. They're on the people mover, enjoying them. And the police, they love the convention. They love the convention's attendees. They love you guys. They have tons of fun with you guys. You guys are very polite, enjoyable. You're going about your business, doing your thing, and they love that. That's also a really cool thing. When you sit there and you know that you've got juggalos coming, you've got country western fans, and you've got anime kids, and the group that the police are least worried about are the anime kids. The 20,000 plus anime kids descending on the city, and they're least worried about the kids and more worried about like the juggalos and the country western fans and other people coming in. That says something about just the way the otaku community actually treats itself. So, that's always tons of fun. And it's great hearing that from the cops after the weekend's over. You sit there and you talk to people, going around the people mover and just chatting and saying, how was your weekend? Were you working this weekend? How did you like it? How did you enjoy it? Did you have fun? Did anything bad happen? Glaring reviews all across the board. And that's always really cool to hear. And, awesome about that, and that's what I really love about this convention, is that despite the fact that we're in Detroit, we still are a great group of people. Everyone has fun. It seems to be a great time, and that's really all I can honestly say about it. Obviously, if you have a chance to come out to Youmacon next year, again, it's going to be in the first weekend of November, held up here in Detroit. I encourage you to come on out. I'm going to be working it again, working in the Fan Art Theater, and I might even do a old school otaku panel this year. So we'll see how it all goes. Maybe have a meetup for if people are coming out to just say hi and hang out and chat. I had fun over at Otaku Joe's booth chatting with some of the other guys that were downloading stuff and buying stuff from him. What did you pick up? What did you like? What did you enjoy? What did you get a chance to check out? Here's what I picked up. There's still a couple copies of this if you're looking for it. Tons of things like that. So a really great community. I had tons of fun. And I picked up a lot of really, really cool stuff between what I picked up, what Ruchan got me for my birthday. So more videos and stuff are coming out for all of that. Hopefully you enjoyed this look into Youmacon, this chance that I had to get out and had a little bit of free time to go out and record a video, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Obviously, if this is your first time tuning in, thank you for tuning in. Tons of fun. I've got a lot of more content, so if you want to check out any of the panels and info around, feel free to go ahead and do that. That'll be tons of fun. Got tons of other videos out there, so if you want to check out my content, go ahead and do that. If you like what I've got going on, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I encourage you to do that. It'll put you front row and center whenever I release something new. And of course, go ahead and hit me up on Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook. I'm in all of those places. You can go hit up my website to go get some more on other videos, and I encourage you to interact and hang out with me in those ways too. Go ahead and leave a comment below if you wanted to say anything. And of course, again, thank you guys for tuning in. And I look forward to seeing you all next time. This is Nate, the old school otaku. I've got a few more videos up in the pipeline, so stay tuned. Signing off. What's that? That's stuff. And, I mean, yeah, there's tons of stuff here, but I still gotta get unpacked from the con, which is okay, because that's coming. Stay tuned.